Okay, it's the end of the year and you need to declutter your classroom a little bit for you and for your students. You need to decide whether you're going to make copies or of your classrooms or whether you're going to archive them. So let's take a look first at what it means to copy a classroom. If you go to the little snowman on your classroom card over here, you'll see that these two options come up. You've got the option to copy or to archive the classroom. If you copy the classroom, what it does is it'll copy your entire classroom. That means your topics, everything in your classwork section, your stream will be cleared in the copied classroom, and there will be no people in your copied classroom. So you'll rename that classroom for 2020, whatever year it is, and you'll continue forward. Now, the huge disclaimer here, and this is quite significant to really consider before you think it's easy to copy a classroom from one year to the next, is making a copy of a Google Classroom is literally that. Every single one of these documents that are attached to every assignment all are in your Google Drive. And if you make a copy of the classroom, you create a copy of every document in your Google Drive. So, if, for example, if I had this um, project-based learning document over here, and it was my original, changes I make are not carried through to the copy. So already you're seeing that this is a little bit confusing. You're probably potentially getting a little bit confused by this. So in essence, it's unless you really know how to manage your drive super well or how you're going to work from Classroom, I would suggest that you choose to rather not make a copy of your entire classroom. But that doesn't mean that all your work is wasted, because if we take a look now at the archive option, to archive a classroom means that you'll see here these three things are going to happen. Archiving a class causes it to be archived for all participants, so that's teachers and students. So already you're decluttering for yourself and for the students. Archived classes can't be modified by teachers or students unless they are restored. Self-explanatory. The class will move to your archived classes. Class files will remain in Google Drive. And with this one, with this option over here, you're not ending up with all of these copies of your original files. So changes you make to the original files will be carried through to new posts in Classroom. Now, what about all of the work that I've already done? Well, the great thing here is, as you will already know, when you want to post new classwork, when you hit the create button, one of the features from your create button is that you're able to reuse a post. So if you've got an incredible repository of work in an archive class, once you've started your new classroom, you can simply go and find that archived class. So I'm just going to scroll to the bottom here. You'll see that these are archived classrooms. Grade 4H Online 2020 has already been archived. When I select that classroom, I'm still able to reuse posts, assignments, classroom materials, everything here just with a click, and then continue forward. What this also does is it causes us to stop and think and to iterate or to ideate a little bit more as we reflect through our courses. And it stops us from just copying, pasting from one year to the next.